Listen in as 5 friends take turns weaving stories through the tabletop game of their choice. This is 5 GMs in a Trench Coat.
Hello everyone and welcome to 5 GMs in a Trench Coat. My name is Tanner Sherlock. I'll be your GM for the day. To my right.
I am on the right. Hello. I am Tanlin Morgan. I play Devon, and a little tidbit, he loves doing hair. And he loves doing Bee's hair specifically, because it's similar in texture to his, because it's like vines, you know?
She's not good with doing her own hair because her arms are so small, so she has to do it.
Devon's hair is immaculate too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, beautiful, flowing.
How else do you think she gets this braid?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Jesse. I play Titus the Typhoon.
The oncoming storm.
The oncoming storm. Yeah, and a little fact about Titus is that he likes to take afternoon naps.
Beautiful.
That is beautiful. It's just like the girlies. The girlies need an afternoon nap always.
True.
Hi, I'm Kim, and I play Bee. And a fun fact about Bee is that she wanted to be a dragon racer when she was younger. We all know how that turned out.
Yeah, not well.
Not well.
Damn.
I know. Dreams squashed.
Ripple Roni.
Hi, I'm Adam. I play Araceli.
Bee's dreams were Dunyan rings.
They were, it's true. I'm Adam. I play Araceli.
Oh.
Wow.
Nothing.
Nothing's coming. That's Chris, the first time
All right.
I've ever had a moment in which I'm like, oh, I don't know anything about this
Does
character.
he like pig catching? Does he like getting greased pig and pig catching?
No.
So what's
Yeah,
his
but
favorite
what's
flavor
the
of
second
Skittle?
most hick thing I can think of?
No, but he has gotten in trouble for hog tying his siblings.
Alright, that checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just good playing around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just rough
Yeah,
housing.
That's just winning.
It's just winning, yeah.
So we last left off. Devon and Araceli are grabbing waitstaff uniforms and infiltrating from the back, acting as waitstaff.
I'm also stashing my board.
Okay, you want to find a place to stash it?
Yeah.
Cool, we'll get there in a second. And then Titus and Bee have just noticed Rodrigo de Leon, basically the leader of the government of the Republic, is at this party. Bee
threw
had
up
an
a little.
encounter with him long ago. And you guys have just entered with Oris, who is your contact for the mission.
Yeah.
So, Devon and Araceli. Araceli, you said you wanted to hide your board somewhere, yeah?
Yes.
You want to find a place to stash it?
Easier?
Alright, I'll let you roll, like, resources or investigate to try and find a place.
Sick. 2. 1.
Okay.
Oh God, even better.
I mean, yeah, there's like a, maybe behind, like, some boxes. Maybe you could put it there.
Okay.
So you want to store it there?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Put it down.
So, that's stored there. And now you guys have, we'll say you put it on your uniforms. Where do you want to...
Remove those boxes.
Oh yeah, did we make it to where she said that the extra uniforms are? Or?
Yeah, it was right next to you. It was
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Have we moved the boxes yet?
No, not yet. So you wanted to
She's
go to
still
that.
around?
No, she's walked off to do other things.
Okay, then we'll bail on that.
Okay, so we get
Actually, no, I won't. I don't move the boxes.
Okay.
we change clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, we gotta go move those boxes real quick.
We're on a time crunch.
You're just taking real fast. She told us where it'll be a second. I'm just gonna feel really bad if we don't.
Okay. Just like understanding that you're gonna do it regardless,
Thanks,
so
Devon.
might as well.
Gotta get the boxes.
Yeah, so after you guys will move the boxes. We'll say. I'm not gonna make you roll.
Roll the move boxes.
You drop them all.
I roll for werewolf.
They're all full of spaghetti. We gotta get all the spaghetti back in the box.
Loose cooked spaghetti.
Spaghetti in my pocket.
Spaghetti. Fuck. What's going on? Hold on.
Oh no!
At least it's not corn.
Cross love spaghetti.
God damn it.
Crows love spaghetti.
I
It's
thought we
always
were
with the
done.
crows.
No.
Ravens prefer fettuccine.
Yeah.
So, you guys will move the boxes. You're done with that.
Yeah.
Now what are you gonna do?
We're gonna go just wait around, kind of like picture that
Yeah,
walk around
let's-
like we're doing something.
Because we're planning on 30 minutes to kind of
Yeah, well, because remember, so they're going to be in the library, they're going to discuss their plan,
Yeah.
and then they're going to come out and do it. So we
Yeah,
just need to
so
be
be
where we
in
can
the-
see the commotion.
Yes.
Yes. So we just kind of wait
The-
around the
the
party.
ballroom,
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's been probably about 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
So you still have about 10 minutes till, that time where you guys set.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to
Take
grab...
your heads.
It
or-
pops off.
May I take your hats? May I take your hats?
Would you like a little hors d'oeuvre?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is there like a table that has what the waitstaff are supposed to be carrying around, and can we grab them just?
Oh,
to
that's
walk
what
around?
I said I did. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I just grabbed something from someone.
Yeah. I'll take this.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, yeah, Sheila put me on this. I grabbed it and she walked off.
Yeah, like drinks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean like a weenie? Okay. Sorry. I can't not think I
Now
love
I'm
episode.
gonna starve.
Now I'm gonna starve.
Okay.
I was just on a SpongeBob kick literally yesterday.
Very
Sorry. Anyways, so yeah, okay, you guys will grab platters and walk out. We'll say one of you has drinks, the other has food. So you guys walk out, and again, we'll say it's like a giant foyer or something right. You literally walk in. It's kind of the party room, the lobby, living room sort of thing. Well, yeah, you guys we'll see you guys walk in. And yeah, the party's busy. There are more people coming inside, but the crowd is building. Right when you walk out, you guys have just spotted Rodrigo, but the crowd's pretty dense, and you both are on the bottom floor. You guys are in the same room, you just don't see each other.
Okay.
So you guys are just gonna kind of roam around right now? There's a second floor where you have a better view of things, but you can't hang around there probably too long before it seems hey, go do your job, So let me know when you guys want to do that. We'll say while we're gonna deal with them, Kim and Jesse. Whenever you want to go to the second floor, just let me know, and the rest of this is real time, basically.
Sounds good.
That sound good?
So I'm pretty much gonna wait till in world when they were supposed to finish their meeting because it was supposed to be 30, 10, 30, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So that 10-minute mark, I want to wait for that to surpass, and then that 30 where it's our final. That's when I'll go up.
Got it. That sounds good. Okay, so...
Oh my god, we're a team, guys.
We're doing it.
Okay, so B and Titus.
What hors d'oeuvre do I have? I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We'll see how bacon wrapped shrimp or something.
You want some? I am eating them. I've had one or two.
Don't do that.
Huh?
We're staff.
Oh,
Staff don't eat in front.
I think they want some, and I can walk away from you a little bit.
Oh my god.
Okay, sorry. Back to you.
So B and Titus. Oris is with you guys. He isn't paying any particular attention to Rodrigo because, it's not important to him necessarily. But he's just kind of getting a feel for things, looking around, and kind of letting you guys get your bearings. Do you guys want to say or do anything?
I don't think right now. I think I just clock Rodrigo.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
You said he's on the second.
gun motion. I'm like, damn, we'll get him if we get a chance.
Got it.
You said he's on the second floor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the opposite side of the room
Yeah.
from you guys. It's probably 30 feet away or so, plus up. So... Then Oris eventually will be all right, I think it's time that we head to the library if that's all right with you, so we can meet up with Francesca, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Okay. So, yeah, you get to make a left into the library, and it's fairly large. It's not quite the size of a public library, but it's almost there. There are lots of shelves and very tall bookcases, right? So, it might take a bit of looking, but Oris seems to be leading you guys in that direction.
Okay.
Titus, give me a notice.
Uh-oh.
Only Titus.
Uh-oh.
Or contact, either one.
Another one. Oh, okay. I got two.
Okay. You catch somebody who you're oh, that they look familiar.
Oh.
But it's just a glance. You don't even you're oh, that is a face I know. I don't know who it is though. So do you want to take another look? Do you want to investigate? You have to get a little
I'll
closer.
kind of slow down a bit and take a look.
All right, cool. So yeah, you'll slow to a stop for a second, and it's a man, and he's older, probably even older than Devon and B now, but he's dressed in very fine clothes. His name is Brayman, and he is, as far as you know, is a pirate, and a pirate, not like you and Tandem sort of pirate. So there's no way in hell he's invited to one of these, but it's definitely him. He looks different, right?
No.
And you might even pick up, he's not even being that good at being a noble, but he's here. Mm-hmm. Do you want to approach him, say anything, or do you want to keep on going?
No, I'm just gonna keep on going, but I'm gonna kind of nudge B and be like, "Hey, that guy's a pirate."
Like you?
Yeah, well, not as cool as me, but
Alright, what's he doing here?
I don't know. He's dressed all fancy though.
Yeah, he sure is.
That's all fancy though.
So that's odd.
Yeah, we should. I don't know. Something's not right here. We should.
Yeah, I think
be
we
on our
should. I think
toes.
we should get to Francesca ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So you guys continue on your way. Oris
He
continues
throws up
leading
again.
you. I'm sorry.
B throws up again.
Yeah. And
It's all not.
Little plant.
Things are happening. Yeah.
gross. But eventually you guys arrive to this kind of like corner. There's just a woman who's going through like a couple of the books in the collection. She's about 5'8", long black hair, pale skin. She's wearing a red dress. It's very like frilly, a little audacious, but she seems to care little for like her posture or anything. At least as far as her nobility, her manners are concerned. And she hears and she turns to you, and she's human, and she just waits like for a moment. Oris kind of waves to her and says, "Lady Francesca, I don't believe we've met formally, but my name is Oris Castell, and my friends were hoping to meet you as well." And then he kind of like backs away and lets you guys. And she doesn't say anything. She's watching.
Okay, B just does a little wave.
Nice to meet you, madame. And I do a deep bow.
I'll follow suit and do a
So
little
good.
curtsy.
Okay, so yeah, she Francesca nods to both of you, and she says, "My name is Francesca and Deos. It's nice to meet both of you, and you're here to help me, correct?
Well, of course.
And you've been told the plan. You've been told what you need to do."
Okay, I was like, there's a plan. There was no plan. Okay.
She nods. She says, "Okay," and you know Mabel, and she kind of says it quieter. She says, "Okay. So what's your plan then? How are we leaving?"
So our plan is to make a big old stink of things. So I have a net. The plan is you're just gonna go about, do some things, just mingle, and we're just gonna kidnap you. We have some others on the outside. I believe they should be around in the area right now, helping us make an escape.
She nods for a second and she says, "That doesn't seem like a very detailed plan. And how I'm going to get into a net?"
Look, ma'am.
We're gonna
Pirating
catch
is
you.
more of a vibe. All right. We just kind of do it.
What does pirating have to do with this kidnapping?
Don't worry about it.
So she says, "Oh, I suppose I have no other choice but to trust you."
There's a ship and dragons for us to get out. So
That makes this plan sound a little better. However, I'd like to let you know, I have somebody here who's important to me, and she needs to leave with me too.
right.
That's something you shouldn't not tell people.
Yeah.
All right. Wrangle her up.
Her name is Penny, and she's currently posing as one of the waitstaff here.
Oh my god!
It's perfect.
And she needs to leave with us.
She's who got us the stuff.
Yeah.
Because she'd be in danger if she doesn't come with us.
Well, sounds like a plan
All
to
right.
me.
So
Penny is just out on the floor right now.
Yes, but she shouldn't be too hard for me to find. I told her to meet me somewhere in about, and she looks at like a nearby clock, and she says, in about 10 minutes, she should be meeting me somewhere so we can leave.
All right. And is that somewhere outside the grounds?
No, it's inside,
All right.
and that's fine.
I mean,
I feel like we can't say no.
I can't say no. I just think it'd be weird. It's just a little weird on our end of also capturing a waitstaff.
It might be best if she's not kidnapped as well. Maybe we can,
Tell her to go to the ship.
remove her some other way.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking, because I don't think we should
Send her off to
capture her.
Tandem's Revenge.
That's the name of your ship.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I like this. He's not even in cover right now, and he's still taking credit for this ship. He
Yeah.
still says he owns it.
Tandem's revenge, man.
All right, Francesca. Okay, she nods. She says, "Okay, all right then. We can always look for Penny around here if you'd rather get this accomplished sooner rather than later."
You know what she look like?
Penny is shorter than I am. She's about 5'4", and she has darker skin, and her fur is blonde. Her hooves are a little small, and she has like these really cute dimples on her cheeks. And she has her hair tied in a bun, and she should be looking a little nervous, frankly, because that's how she always is in situations like this.
All right.
What race is she?
It's odd of you to ask that.
I just like nudge Titus.
She's a satyr.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, plenty of different peoples have hooves.
I know, but it just felt a little rude and out of place to ask that right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Oh, I just thought that we were on a time crunch right now, trying to get things moving along.
All right. So yeah. If we can find Penny soon or in our meeting place, then it should. As long as she can get to that ship. Maybe she can have an escort when she goes. She's not really for this sort of thing.
Good to know. All right. Well, where's your guys' meeting spot inside?
It's in a different corner of the library, so it should be fairly nearby.
How big is this library?
Large.
It's large. Like,
Yeah.
again, not like a public... It's not a whole ass building, but it's pretty darn close to
It's
one.
like a couple of like rows.
It's probably like, I don't know, maybe 20 feet by 20 at least.
Okay.
30 by 30. So, large, and there's a lot of, like you said, rows. So, like,
Okay.
the opposite end is,
That makes sense. Yeah.
All right.
So once that's done, you guys want to wait a couple minutes and then head over? Oris actually comes up and says, would you like to wait a few minutes and maybe perhaps discuss our plan until it is time to meet Penny, Miss Penny?
What's our time right now?
In 10 minutes will be 10 minutes. The 10 minute, like, it's lining up almost perfectly, so
Okay.
at the end of the 10 minutes, it'll be the end of your 10-minute time thing you guys came up with.
So what's our plan? We're gonna get her outside, catch her on the net, make a big stink.
Yeah,
Okay.
And then
I think so. Right? Is that what we said?
Oh, the girl?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I was
then-
like, I'm pretty sure that's what we talked
Yeah,
about.
well, just because Penny throws a thing into it, but also,
well, that's why I was saying like.
what if Penny just escapes with one of us? It just looks like Penny was in on it with us, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like as long as we just don't capture Penny.
Yeah,
then,
that's my only thing. Is
Yeah.
like I don't
But
want
also,
to capture Penny.
how are you guys gonna let us know?
That's my other thing. Is
Yeah.
I'm
You guys are carrying drinks. One of you guys.
Yeah,
are carrying
yeah.
drinks,
We're on the
right?
floor.
Not into the library.
Not into the library.
yeah.
Oris might pipe up and say, if people see Miss Penny,
Like all of my strip are gone.
Oh my god.
we pay back to them. Yeah, it's just Araceli.
Yeah.
You
eating.
want some?
Araceli's
Someone walks
eating.
by and I'm like, we're really good.
Yes,
so bad at it.
please.
Oris,
They're really good though.
Maybe one of us should look for Penny, and the other one tries to get with one of them.
Is this like a bourbon honey glaze? Is that what you did on the bacon?
Please stop eating the hors d'oeuvres.
Oris is gonna
I'm
pipe up.
begging you.
Two left. And just pile of tails.
Oris is gonna pipe up to and say to you two, it might be best if we keep Miss Penny out of the limelight per se, because if people see her leave with anybody who might even be associated with the kidnapping, I imagine that won't end well for her or her family or her friends. So.
Oh, so we gotta pretend to kill her.
Oris says, I'd actually
that
rather
was
people live if that's all right.
Well, I mean, she'll live. We'll just make it look like she died.
That still seems more difficult than just sneaking her out. To me, at least. But if you are the professionals, this is not my
I am
job.
the professional.
Professionals in
Yeah.
air quotes.
In heavy air quotes. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I just prefer her not being in it at all, because that might seem
We could
suspicious.
just tell her to try to sneak out when she can.
That's true, but it's so complicated because they don't know about Penny, and Penny doesn't know about them.
Well, we could, because we want to keep Araceli kind of in our pocket. So we maybe have
Yeah.
Devon kind of escort her out. Maybe try to do it sneakily.
Don't forget I got Siren at my call.
Yeah.
So,
That's,
I mean, I'm not here, but
We can send her out the back, like into the forest, and
Yeah.
just have
The garden somewhere and have Siren pick her up or
you
something.
can just take her out that way.
yeah. But We don't know
Well,
that.
we
We don't know
need-
that in
Yes.
canon.
You
Yeah.
leave Araceli alone to execute the plan on his own, and you take her.
I
to go pick up your
know,
dragon.
but they need you in order for the smoke, so it's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Araceli's waiting.
It's okay.
know.
He
You know
knows
what?
something like this is gonna happen. That's when it's his time to shine.
Araceli has a spider sense, but it's only, I can fuck things up. That's his spider sense.
No, but it'll always go well though.
Uh-huh, right.
I will
Historically,
say,
it has.
Okay.
I will say Devon has a greater trust in you since the last episode when you handled the
When I punched the guy in the face.
yeah, and also when the dragon thing and you handled
Oh yes, I got
Asas Reina and you didn't so it's just a little bit
Yeah.
like maybe he can handle his
Maybe
own.
he's not a fool.
Yeah, I mean he is, but
He still is, but maybe not entirely.
Should we also tell Francesca to like once Penny's gone to go to the garden where we can capture her?
Well, I thought we were gonna capture her in the middle, where everyone sees.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean just outside in the garden so people can see, but we can just grab.
Are there
at
people
her.
in the garden?
Not like party goers, at least not in the front garden where you guys would have seen.
No, I mean it's a garden, so I'm sure there's a big window looking at it.
Yeah, like you guys can see. So the garden's kind of sectioned off because it surrounds the whole thing. So there were people at the front of the garden. The sides of the garden are cut off, like nobody can enter, and then the back of the garden is where a lot of the waitstaff is doing their stuff. Does that make sense?
And the front garden, we'll say.
Okay,
Well, there's a lot of people.
sounds good.
Yeah, you have come in diagonally to the garden for the record, so you guys saw part of the back, part of the side. That's
So
why.
I mean, I think it's somewhere outside that she could justify being. You know.
Right.
So Oris turns to B and like stands up a little straight and offers you his arm and says, "Might we go find your friends so we can tell them of the plan?"
Sounds like a plan.
And
What's
she
for
said,
Penny?
she says, "Yes, he says, Francesca and Titus, perhaps you will go and find Penny. We can all meet, perhaps in that corner of the library where Penny's supposed to be." And he looks to Francesca. Francesca nods and says, "Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Thank you, Mr." And he says, "Please call me Oris." And he smiles to her.
Oris, do you want to come with us?
I think it'd be best if we split off in pairs for the safety of everybody
Well,
involved.
I mean, do you want to get on the ship with us?
Oh, I think I'd be of more help if I could aid the
Wait, he's a politician, right?
aid our
Yeah.
friends
I
from
see.
within the Republic.
Yeah.
But I appreciate your offer, Mr. Titus. Thank you,
And Mr. James Tops.
Mr. Tops.
Well, when we do our escape, you want me to like punch you in the face or something? That'll probably help your political career.
Oris like might chuckle, and he says, "You know what, Mr. Tops? If you'd like to do that, I'll let you."
Okay. All right.
are they flirting?
I think so.
Cut back to us. We're getting more shrimp. Like my plate is empty. My tray is empty. It's just tails. Oh.
He puts it down. Araceli puts it down on anher
Yeah, I
table.
know. I just so the server walks
Yeah,
by,
you
and
hand
I
it-
take his tray and I give him that tray. And like, for a moment, I think they like furrow their brow at me,
Yeah.
and I kind of just get broad, and they're like, all right.
Never mind.
Yeah. What's on this tray?
We'll say it's like dates.
Never had these.
No.
You'd think he'd be full.
Fucking
he's
smack your
not.
hand.
I've never had these.
I understand.
What is this?
I
They
like
are
you to
dates.
just like having a
Have you
buddy
had a
comedy
date?
moment.
I haven't had a date.
Are they good?
They're sweet. No.
I quickly grab one and eat one. Yeah.
What's in your mouth? What's in your mouth?
The monster house. He runs off.
Absolutely.
Oh shit. Okay.
So Orville, do you like he's offering you? his
Yeah,
arm
I'll
bait.
take it.
Yeah. So then he like walks with you out towards the lobby, and he says, Miss. And then he trails off to ask like what you wanted to call
Oh,
him, what you want him to call you.
I guess for right now, Thornberry, Miss Thornberry.
Miss Thornberry, how long have you been with your friends, companions?
I guess this group not too long.
Nods. He says, they Titus at least. Mr. Tops seems like fine folk.
I guess you could say that.
If not a little rough and tumble.
That I'll definitely agree with you.
But
You rough and tumble.
you all seem very capable. I'm glad that we've made acquaintance and we are able to help each other.
Me too.
Um,
How long have you been doing this?
he says, "Oh, this," or like, and he nods to like you guys having your arms
Yeah.
interlinked. This.
I'm more like this.
He says, "Oh, maybe 2 years now or so. A while, but not too long. Sometimes it's hard to see things for how they truly are when the wool has been over your eyes for so long. You know what I mean?"
Yeah, I can get that.
But such as it is, and I'm glad to be doing what I am now. And everybody roll me a notice,
Jesus
except
Christ.
Titus.
I did bad.
4.
Okay.
Oh, real bad.
I think I got 4.
4 for 4 for 4.
So,
It's a -1.
what'd you get on?
I got negatives.
Okay,
I
so,
also got negatives.
Devon, you spot a guy who has his arm linked with B.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
But they don't seem to see you. And they're just chatting. They don't like B. I don't think seems distressed, right?
No.
And they seem to be walking just around the lobby.
Kind of aimless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
the
I
moment.
might, like, get Araceli's
I'm
attention.
like on my 3rd fig.
Stop
Or,
that.
Date.
Yeah, my
Date,
3rd
yeah.
date. So, yeah.
You're too into the
And I'll,
sauce.
like, look over to them.
Oh, I'll
Like-
go see if they want any dates.
That's not really, okay.
Oh, okay, I will go see if they want any dates.
I was just
More
making
for
sure we
me.
kept eyes on them.
Just start eating
More
another
for
one.
me.
Please stop that.
Oh, they're so good.
I'm sorry, but you can't. You can't.
No one else is eating them.
You're not doing
them all
your
for
job,
yourself.
dog.
So yeah,
We have eyes on B.
Yeah, just keeping eyes on them.
I do this.
Don't put
Your
that.
hand
Yeah, I
down.
put my hand over you know when you're like...
Yeah, like peering.
Yeah.
Stop that.
Oh, sorry. Getting her inside.
Jesus Christ.
I love to really play on how dumb Araceli is.
Yeah.
So Orville says to you, B, he says, how do you know what you're going to do after this is all done?
Like, this is all done, or this is all done?
This, and he gestures again to your arms interlinked.
I guess we'll just go back to the base.
I mean all of this.
I don't. This is kind of all I've known.
He nods, he says, that must be freeing in some way. Because then you can choose to do anything you'd like, right? There's no life to go back to, which means you can decide what your life will be now.
I suppose, but I did leave a lot behind coming into this.
He nods. He says, I suppose that's the case for a lot of people. Still, I hope you find a place you enjoy after this is all done.
I sure hope so too. I would like to settle down somewhere. I've been on the move for so long.
He nods. He says, do you have any companions that you wish to settle down with?
Not in that way. I do have one that if he'd like to be buddies for a long time, I'd like to keep his company, but
Friend zoned.
Devon is gay. Devon is a gay man.
Oris nods and he chuckles. He says, I just meant friends too. Yes, I understand. I imagine it'd be nice. I've often thought about leaving this life myself. It's all a little
much?
yes, it's a little much.
Yeah.
So
It shows on the, and she looks at herself, she's like, it shows.
and he looks at like
Dark
himself,
green.
like his hands, and he says, "Yes, it does." Titus, you're with Francesca, and she seems a little nervous, but she's also a trained soldier, so she's hiding it. And Titus probably picks up on it because you've worked with a lot of like trained soldiers, sailors, right? And you know the signs of like when somebody's trying to keep themselves together. She's not pacing or anything, but maybe like her foot taps a couple of times, stuff like that. You know, her brows furrowed, and you guys go to the corner. Do you say anything? Like, are you talking to her at all?
No, I'm just gonna be like, so tell me about yourself. Yeah, I heard you're a cavalier. Why'd you get into that business?
She nods. She says, Well, my father was a cavalier too, and I wanted to follow in his footsteps. Do you know anything about dragons?
Oh, just mine. I don't really know much about dragons as a whole.
She nods. She says, "Then you understand what it's like to be with one, to have one as your companion."
Oh yeah, do anything for Tempest.
And that is why I wanted to become a cavalier, and I never have regretted the decision, at least insofar as what it's meant for my relationship with my dragon. But eventually I realized that what the Republic was doing, and she quiets down a little bit. Maybe she was being a little loud.
Mm.
But she quiets down and she says, it wasn't what we should have been. I'll say that.
Well, you know, the connection between a dragon and its rider is real strong, so I'm sure your dragon will understand and support your decision.
I hope so too. Your friends are supposed to help me retrieve her after this is over. I hope we can be quick. I don't want her to be hurt.
Oh no, don't worry about it. She'll be just fine.
She nods. And then, as you guys are talking, you've gotten to the corner. It's just another corner. There's not many people nearby. A woman, maybe in her early mid-30s, dark skin, blonde fur, hooves, kind of walks up to you both, and her arms are shaking a little bit from trying to hold the platter she has. And she looks to Francesca and you and says, would you like anything to drink? And there are like waters on the plate.
Yes, please. Take what? What is this?
You just like here, just that's what fish shit in. That's what fish fucking.
Yeah.
Fish, fuck.
Francesca grabs like the woman's like forearm like gently, like as if to like caress it, but doesn't say anything. And then she looks to you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I'm sure I heard that they have real drinks next to the back door.
Okay. Penny says, I can go get those for you if you'd like.
Yeah, I would appreciate it. Make sure to look long and hard to make sure you get the best stuff.
She like nods and looks at you and then looks at Francesca like, what is he saying to me?
What's going on?
Francesca leans in and whispers something into your ear that you can't quite catch. And then Penny says, okay, I'll be back with those drinks. And then she's like a really quick bad wink at you.
I'm just gonna finger guns.
And then
both eyes.
Penny turns and leaves. And then
You're like, you want this water? I don't drink water.
Francesca takes it, downs the whole thing real fast, and then just places it on a nearby table. Says, all right.
So did you say I don't drink water?
Yeah.
Oh.
He doesn't believe in water.
Bro
Can
is
you
dehydrated.
live by only drinking alcohol? Is that a thing?
Titus can.
For an
That's
amount
right.
of time.
Well, you know, he also gets cheap alcohol, so it's like 40% water. You know?
I was gonna say Titus's liver converts alcohol into water.
Yeah.
It's really impressive.
Well, no, for as long as I've known Titus, which is a couple weeks now, I always sneak water into his liquor bottles. So,
You're keeping him alive.
I'm pretty much getting him bored.
Puts a little Pedialyte in there. So.
Yeah.
I
He
put
needs
some liquid
electrolytes.
IV in there. Yeah, a little Mio. Why is my rum red?
I'm not gonna question it. And then
Oh, I'm gonna ask her one quick question.
Yeah.
So, like, what's Raymond doing here? He doesn't seem like the type to be invited to these kind of parties, but I guess neither am I.
She like quirks her head slightly and she says,
Oh no.
Brayman?
oh, Jesus.
He's a pirate, and he was I saw him at the party earlier.
I don't know why we'd invite a pirate here.
That's why I was
but-
confused.
I wasn't in charge of the guest list. And,
I mean, yeah.
Shit.
Okay. Well, I mean, if we run into him, I'll like point him out. I'll just give him a little nudge, so you can. Maybe he's in disguise like me. Us pirates are great at infiltrating.
I'm so glad
I
that there
don't-
might be a pirate among us who's in disguise like you and not trying to help us.
Yeah, so am
apparently.
I.
Yeah, it's all sounds super great. Going right over Titus is
So
super cool.
He doesn't understand why people wouldn't be excited
About a pirate.
Yeah, obviously that's a great thing.
So back in the like entrance lobby foyer thing, there's on the second floor. Somebody rings a bell, and all of you hear it. You all are at least close enough, or you're in the same room. And somebody rings a bell to get everybody's attention, and everybody like looks up. This older woman in a really fine dress. She's like in her 70s, 80s. She says, "All right, everyone. I'm excited for you all to be here. Now is the time we're all going to go into the back of the manor towards the garden. We have seating available for everybody. We're going to begin dinner and some entertainment. So if everybody could please move that way, I'd be very much appreciative." And then the doors open like below her, and people start filtering through like that in there.
So no one's gonna finish these dates. You guys are gonna eat dinner. When I start eating it, just start shoveling dates.
Nice. I can't even stop you anymore.
Yeah, I'm finishing these dates.
So I'm looking for Titus and Francesca then.
Okay, so you and Oris will turn around then, head
Yeah.
back towards the library. Devon, you still have eyes on them.
Yeah, because we were planning on doing everything inside the
Yep.
ballroom, so now we have to fucking... I mean, it makes sense for us to just kind of follow, no?
Yeah.
So,
Wait, follow them or follow the crowd?
the crowd?
Oh, okay, so we're just gonna... Yeah. No, because
Yeah.
our plan was that they'll adapt on the fly as we adapt on the fly. So yeah, we'll go outside.
Yeah, like, I'll look at you, hoping that maybe you
Yeah.
see me.
I'm gonna drop the tray.
Okay, you're gonna just drop it?
No, like
Okay.
trip and drop it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Oh! Clatter.
Okay.
Does B look?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, like, probably a bunch of people look. Oris might even, like, glance back.
Yeah, I would look because I'm on edge.
Oh, sorry, first day on the job, this guy.
The dates are really good.
You
Try some.
recognize them.
Okay.
Oris just says, "Oh, I hope they're all right."
That'll be fine.
It's like,
Yeah, I was like,
as we start walking outside towards the flow of
I'm
people.
still looking.
I take a tray from another server's hand, and I'm like, clean those up! Just walk
Oh
away
my
with the
god.
I love Araceli's the worst. I love it.
They get a good pirate.
Yeah.
Titus feels like a fluttering in his heart. Like, oh, my boy.
Yeah.
So,
He's doing so good.
Question. Is Leon going that way?
Rodrigo's nowhere to be seen at the moment.
Love that. Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay, and Devon and B, by the way, you guys probably can't lock eyes. Like, if you guys want to, like, communicate via your eyes or something.
Yeah,
It's
kind of
just
just like I'm
just-
going this way kind of
I'm-
thing.
well,
We
I-
have to adapt.
Yeah, well, I'm very obviously looking for the other person I don't have, so
Alright,
I'm
Right.
just keeping an eye out for them.
so, yeah, Titus, you and Francesca both hear that as well. Maybe you, like, go to the edge of where the lobby is. You see Oris and B. And Francesca, like, maybe curls her fist a bit and says, I hope this was a part of your plan, too.
Oh, yeah, don't worry.
We got it.
So, B and Oris, you return, you see Tyson and Francesca together.
Yeah.
You guys approach each other. And Oris says, it seems that things have become slightly complicated. I thought dinner would be in another 30 minutes or so, to be honest with you.
That doesn't worry me at all.
Well, maybe they're hungry, you know?
Yes, perhaps they're hungry.
Worry me at all.
So,
Boy.
shall we grab a table then?
I suppose.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I suppose the plan is still the same. It's just in a different location.
He nods, he says, yes, I agree. That's smart. So, yeah, the four you head out. You guys... We'll cut back to you two. You head out to the garden.
So,
What do I have on this new tray?
Oh my
Oh my god, what would you have? Drinks. You both have drinks. now.
Okay.
so, like location-wise, you said the garden is out the back or out the
This
front?
section of the garden is out
This
back.
section of the garden is out back.
And it's, there are like tables lined, very done up, silverware is already there. Each one is adorned with like flowers in the center as like a centerpiece. And then, Devon, I don't know if Araceli would notice this, but Devon, you clock it instantly. And I want to know how Devon reacts to this too. So, it's not commonly done, especially when you were younger. But there are little like hot air balloons that are like hovering at a certain level, with like, what's it called? Like ribbons in between them. And you clock immediately. They're gonna do dragon races today, and that's the outcome of the day.
Oh shit.
And like it's like a lot of like, oh, like I know what this looked like 30 years ago. You know what I mean? And you don't see the racers, but like they have the starting line set up, and they have like hot air balloons with like cones to kind of indicate the path. So yeah, like you just notice it, right? Like it doesn't matter.
It's like, huh.
I was gonna say, yeah. How does Devon say anything? Do you...
Maybe like under his breath, like, oh shit, dragon racing.
Hmm?
Then he'll like point out, yeah, they're gonna race dragons.
Can we watch?
I
Can we stay and watch for a little bit?
don't know if we'll have time.
Can we race?
Can we do it?
So, you guys know, well, Vaughn knows that Araceli gets to point out to him. But the tables are, like, people are sitting down at the tables. There are waitstaff kind of preparing things around them. Fixing a little bit of decorations. Like, asking
putting drinks down in front of people. I'm just walking around just putting drinks down in front of people.
I was going to say, a lot of people are doing that, so you're blending right in. Araceli's doing a great job right now. So, yeah, you guys walk out, and you can try to find stuff to do that's not, like, too occupying, like, you know, passing drinks out, or, like, you know, talking to, like, different people if they need anything.
Yeah, I might just be passing drinks out as well. Just trying to just follow what other people are doing.
Okay.
I'm walking to him like, sir, you have a stain on your shirt.
He like looks down and he's like, oh, and he like tries rubbing it off with his hand.
Oh, let me get that. And I'm like cleaning his shirt and like look at you and just like, just give Devon a just hard thumbs up.
That's what he's
Cleaning
doing.
this guy's shirt.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it's dark by now. There are lights like lanterns like lining the gardens that like light everything up. The dragon races have their own lights flying up there, like hovering up there. It's all really pretty. Oris, B, Titus, and Francesca, you all walk out, and there's a free table. Things are spread out enough. You definitely see Devon and Araceli doing their quote-unquote jobs.
Okay.
That being said...
I'm just cleaning some guy's shirt.
Actually,
Yeah, I'm like, huh.
as you guys are walking down the stairs, Penny is just, like, frozen and looking at you, like, really nervous. So, are you just going to follow you?
No, to like go to the back.
Okay.
Continue
This is...
Yeah, everyone's
This is the back.
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
Because this is the back garden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna just be like, kind of tell her to wait, and I'm gonna run up to Devon and be like,
while I'm serving drinks.
yeah, I'm gonna take one of the drinks and be like, this isn't so good. Servant, there's a satyr lady by the stairs. She knows how to get my favorite drink. It's called a siren. Go get her and get me the drink.
Jesus. Wow, quick on your fucking feet.
That was
That's
really
so
fucking
impressive.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think Devon actually looks really impressed. Like,
Holy shit.
This is not water.
and
You're
this-
gonna sip of that
Yeah,
water.
the water.
Hydrated.
and the young lady's name is.
is I don't know, like quarter or penny, something like that.
Oh, okay,
Is
understood.
Some kind of money, the peasant money.
Right away, sir. And he's gonna take a look at you,
I'm just still cleaning this guy's shirt.
and I'll just turn heel and make my way
I'm gonna point at
towards
this guy.
Penny.
This guy's probably
Penny,
miserable.
not knowing whoever the fuck
And I'm
that
gonna
is.
be like,
but-
you boy, we're sitting over there. Could you get us some more drinks?
Oh, of course. And I just take the drink in front of the guy and just walk over because I have like 2 on my tray. I'm like, oh, and then just walk away from this dude.
That's crazy.
So, there's a free table you guys can get. It's towards like the back of things, towards the manor, I mean, right? Being Oris and Francesca, Oris is like making casual conversation with you, B, trying to act like natural. Francesca seems a little nervous. How are you doing?
On alert.
Okay.
Trying to figure out, because things seem a little weird, but I don't know why they're weird. So I think she's just trying to figure out what's going on right now.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you guys sit down, right? Titus, you and Araceli are also heading back to that table, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, Titus sits down with you guys, and Araceli, you see the gang.
Handing drinks out.
Yeah. Okay.
Take a sip.
Oh my god.
Oris looks to you, Araceli, and says, "Evening, young man. Are you a friend? Are you a friend of the of my friends here, my companions?"
Oh yeah, I work here.
But
I lean over to Oris and I'm like, yeah, he's with us. He's doing really good at playing the part.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Oris goes, and like
I just
nods.
give him a thumbs up.
Hey, you know, Oris gives you a thumbs up right back. He's like, yeah, man.
I like this guy.
So
Did you try the dates?
Oris says, it seems I have one right here, and he had like nudges B as a joke, right?
Meow. It just fully goes over his head.
Wait,
Oh. He walks the other way.
is Oris a slut?
Yeah.
Tanlin.
Who's the slut?
Tanlin. Everyone in my world.
You know why? Because Tanner's a slut.
Whoa. Whoa. What Adam and I do in our free time, nobody needs to know about that.
True.
And it does not mean anything about my sexual promiscuity.
It's canon.
What was I doing?
You were flirting with Kim.
Kim?
Yeah.
Got it. Sorry, Kim. So then Oris says, do we have a plan to get out of here?
We have a ship and some dragons.
Let's just say it's gonna get real smoky. And then I lean over and grab a tray from someone else.
So Oris says, all right, like I said, it's up to you. You're the professionals. Titus, you still need to punch me in the face. I'm going to stay here because I can't leave with you.
I just kind of look at you like,
I'm just gonna nod my head like, yeah.
Yeah, okay, Oris says, all right, then it sounds like we have a plan. And then you guys hear another bell.
Oh boy.
And it's the same woman from earlier. She's at like the head table basically, and at her table is also Rodrigo. And she says, she kind of has to yell, but she says, everyone, our dear Rodrigo de Leon would like to make a speech. Rodrigo, can you please get up and make a speech for us, like you said you would? And Rodrigo kind of like looks at her like, wait, what? I never agreed to this. And it's very clear like she's making kind of a thing out of this when he seems confused. Nonetheless, he does stand up and tries to recompose himself very fast, and he looks out to everybody. It's quiet for a moment. Anybody say anything?
Nope.
Do anything?
I'm just gonna give a
I
little
thought
clap.
of that.
Okay, nobody claps except Titus, and then a couple people start clapping.
Okay, no, yeah, so Titus starts clapping, I start clapping.
Okay, and like a couple people join in, right? Just like, oh, we're clapping now, okay.
Yeah.
But like, it's not a like everybody's clapping thing. So after that, after the like applause subsides, Rodrigo says, "In these last few years, we've been set upon by forces outside our control who wish to tear down everything that we've worked for. They want to take our families, our rights, our freedoms. They hide away from us, but also among us. They're conniving, backstabbing, deceptive, but capable. I promise you, however, they will not succeed. I've spent the better part of my career stopping people like this, and I will continue to do so for as long as it takes to weed them out. We will continue to fix the Republic so that it may finally achieve the glory that its founders so long ago set out for it to have, no matter the cost. Thank you all for being here. I'm glad to have your support." And then he smiles and sits down, and it's quiet, and then people start clapping politely.
No, Titus is like, woo!
Oh, brother,
Yeah,
this guy stinks!
And then people like start talking again, but Oris kind of leans back to the table, and Francesca like has her hands in her head in her hands.
Yeah.
Oris leans back to the table and says, "And that is why I decided to do what I have been doing, B."
And I'm just like, what a fucking blowhard. That guy needs to spend some time on the ground.
How loud do you say that?
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
Not at whisper.
Okay.
Not a whisper.
Francesca then like goes shh, like she whips and shh, and like a couple people like look at you like whoa, like
Shit.
that's weird, like
Yeah.
you know,
why
like
would he fucking say that?
yeah,
Absolutely.
at a dinner like with Rodrigo here,
Uh-huh.
they don't say anything, they don't seem to do anything.
He's gonna be like, boy, go get us some of them shrimps.
Okay. And like I just run off to go find shrimp. Just so good.
God, what he's been waiting for.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So
Not
good and tasty.
So
Oh. Eating shrimp by the fistful. All right. So I run out to go find shrimp.
So, Devon, you just heard that speech, and you find a waiter who kind of matches the description that Titus gave, and she looks just freaked out and like is staring at that table.
She's gonna kind of like walk up beside her, just be like, "Are you quarter penny dime?"
She looks at you like with a deer in the headlights look, and says, "Penny, my name's Penny. Yeah, my name's Penny."
All right, come with Me? Just
She
like,
says,
or do you know what's going on?
You say, come with me. She's like, oh, I'm supposed to. And then you say, do you know what's going on? She says, She comes in and whispers, she says, are you with the revolution?
Oh
Oh my
You're the third person she whispered that to.
Devon's just gonna like do like a nod, just a slow nod.
That rebellion.
Yeah. She okay. She says, "Oh, then I think your friend was telling me about what's supposed to happen. His name was he never gave me his name, but he was tall, not that cute.
Okay.
He was wearing blue, I think.
Titus is like, ah!
So while you're having this conversation, you just hear, gotta get the shrimps, gotta grab the shrimps, gotta find the shrimps.
Yeah, or something like runs past you guys.
Doesn't
my
notice
God.
it's you.
All right. Did he say what he wanted me to do, or what?
Penny says,
Why you?
well, I'm Francesca's partner. I think the guy wanted you to take me to a ship.
just a sign like, God damn it. Like, why?
I got the shrimps! Running past you, eating shrimps while running.
And
Araceli.
was there just to make sure, there was like a small plant woman who agreed with what this man said to you?
She says, there wasn't a Prato there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because we split off.
Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay. And he's gonna, fuck, what is he gonna do? Because Titus did say, oh, get her a siren. So am I supposed to be taking off with this girl? Jesus Christ. That's just his train of thought.
No, I get you. I was
Jesus
like,
Christ.
Penny can't help you, dude.
Yeah. To the ship. Okay. Alright. He's gonna just stay here. Like, walk back out to where
The table is?
The table is.
All right, so coming back to you guys,
I made it back with the shrimp.
Oh my
Francesca's kind of quiet, but yeah, Francesca's kind of quiet. Oris is trying to make casual conversation, but he's pulled away by somebody who's like, "Oh, Oris, it's so nice to see you," and he's like, "Oh, it's great to see you too." He has to leave for a second, so it's just you guys and Francesca. Araceli gets back with the shrimp.
God. Okay.
Half of it's gone.
Good job.
Yeah, there was only half on the tray when I got
I
it.
just grabbed like a handful.
Munch it. Devon, you arrive in it after.
Yeah, I'll just
Couple
be
of
like
seconds.
carrying some drinks, just leaning over to be like, would you like a drink? And then like, who the fuck is Penny?
Yeah, that's in reaction. Thank you. So it's just like, she's whispering this, but I can't whisper right now because my voice is shot.
Yeah.
But she's like, so apparently Penny is with Francesca, and we have to get Penny out if we want to get Francesca out. So that's the deal.
And he's gonna be like, alright. And should I be leaving now? Now?
I don't want you to go now, but also we need to get her out of here.
Yeah.
I was like,
Alright. And he'll just like turn his heel and go back to where Penny is and be like, follow me. And I think I'm gonna go like out and around, kind of not into the garden, but like around so I can call siren.
Got it. See, okay, so how it works is you can either go through the garden, go out and around the garden, which is the long way, and also you'd have to walk through a bunch of people, but then nobody would see you,
Yeah.
right? So it's a lot harder first and then easy after. Through the garden, kind of a mixed bag, or along the wall of the manor, in between that and the garden, if you get me. But people are going to see you as you exit that area. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. I think since we're both dressed as like waiters, right? Might as well just go through the people, pretend like we're there serving things, and just kind of like slip. Oh my god, smoke break!
No, sure, yeah.
Just kind of slip out on a smoky.
Okay. So
out
then,
on a smoky.
okay, roll me. Okay, actually, how do you do this?
I think I'd lead into her and just be like, we're going on a smoke break.
Okay. Penny says, "Oh, okay."
I
And
don't
then
smoke
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Out loud.
she leans into you and says, "Does that mean we're leaving?"
Yes.
That means we're going wrong to join the revolution.
Oh, shut up.
Really loud.
Viva la revolution!
They will fall.
Penny nods and
Should
says,
we just
okay.
go kill the Prime Minister now?
Yeah,
I've got the blicky.
it's crazy because Devon doesn't. Devon smokes. Does he smoke? No.
I mean, look, does he look hot while smoking?
I think
Did
he
his
has.
last boyfriend like when he smoked?
No.
There you go.
Damn.
So
Wow,
no.
letting a man dictate your life.
He's
No, that
not-
means Devon smoked because
Yeah.
his last boyfriend didn't like when he smoked.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want? Okay, so Devon does smoke.
Devon does smoke, but he rolls
Cigars
his
or
own.
cigarettes? Okay.
Yeah, he's a what is it? A social smoker.
Yeah.
Only smoke at parties. Shut up.
Thanks, Adam, for that judgment. Goddamn.
He's usually
that's
too
kinda
busy to smoke.
That was kind of aggressive.
Shut up.
Apologies.
Jesus.
So I think, yeah, we'll just do the way where we slip out and people see us kind of thing.
Okay.
Just like we're going out on a smoke break. Yeah.
Alright, so roll me either rapport or stealth.
If I roll a stealth, would that make people suspicious? Like if they find
No, this is like a social stealth. Like you aren't sneaking
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
through people. You're trying to avoid attention.
okay, I'd rather avoid attention, just kind of like try and slip through.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't have stealth actually.
It's either that
Rapport,
or-
baby.
Okay, cool.
Rapport. Two.
All right. So how this is gonna work is you're like talking to Penny, trying to seem engaged with her, like you guys are going to do something, like you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like it's like you're trying to act natural, basically. Penny is very panicked,
Oh my
and
God.
is like you're trying to talk to her, like we gotta go like get the rest of the hors d'oeuvres, but
Yeah.
it seems like somebody left the package, and Penny's like, uh-huh.
I think he's
my
just gonna
God.
like put a hand on her, like around her. She's like, "Come on, honey."
It's like having two Aracelis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just like kind of suave and just like
Okay.
leading her around with his arm on her shoulder
Roll
while
me-
pulling out some cigarettes.
Roll me another rapport.
He's sexy, guys. Let him do it. A tree.
Okay. So yeah, you slip out, like you go through and then kind of like curve out, dodge through like a hedge real quick, and then you guys are on the other side. The party's 10, 15 feet that way, but you're around a corner, nobody can see you. You guys can try and like just go. We're gonna cut back to you guys. Dinner has been served. Oris has just sat back down at the table and is eating.
All right.
And he says, so what exactly is your plan for the kidnapping?
Well,
You ready?
Oh, we're gonna pop off. But we gotta wait for our extraction.
Our
well, I was like, what extraction?
our extraction's the ship. We just have to take her to the
Wasn't the
ship.
dragon gonna pick it up?
Who's dragon?
I thought Siren was picking it up.
We didn't discuss that.
We did not.
Oh, I thought that Siren was picking it up.
It would have made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Because I thought that's why you were whistling Siren. Isn't that why you're calling for
I
Siren?
thought you were calling for Siren to get Penny out of there.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but
That's
the
what you told me to
yeah,
do.
originally though, wasn't
Uh,
Siren supposed to?
So
pick up-
here's what happened. They had discussed using the dragon to grab the net when they were testing the netting out, but the dragon grabbing the net was never part of the actual plan when we
Yeah.
discussed the plan.
Oh, because I was.
It was
under the-
implied.
Yeah. So I was under the impression we like captured her, sent the smoke, and then had the siren pick him up.
Well, I'm pretty sure I can send a signal to get the dragons to come, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could do that.
Yeah, that's what I thought the plan was.
So I'm gonna kind of put my hands on the table and I'm like, you want smoke or you want signal first?
Well, let's give a little bit of time. I haven't finished my first course yet. You know, we gotta make
What
sure.
is it? And I look at the plate.
It's some kind of fish.
Just take half.
Oh
of
my
whatever-
God.
Like,
You with your hands?
yes.
Your bare hands?
Yes.
Correct.
Titus is upset. He's just giving you a look now.
I look upset that you're upsetting me for that. It looked good.
It's delicious.
It was delicious. Yeah, you're right. like,
Lick your
Oh my
like
God.
under the fingernail.
yeah.
Jesus Christ! I had to
Sally's
leave
a
him
goddamn menace.
You just can't surround him with food. I don't know what you want. He's a big boy.
Apparently, yeah.
He's a big working man. He needs his calories.
How do we want to do this?
Throw up?
Someone
Fry
shoots
up?
me.
Shit.
They
Yeah.
execute me for taking the fish.
Time's
Just-
up.
So, everybody roll me a notice.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up.
No.
You guys.
Oh.
Ooh.
0.
3.
I got a 3 as well.
I'm upset, so I don't notice anything.
Yeah, you two. Francesca notices it first. Catches her eyes go a little wide. Oris doesn't notice. Then you two follow Francesca's gaze, and Rodrigo just approaches your table as if to like mingle, you know.
Okay.
And he says, "Hi." He says, "Hello. I don't believe."
Fuck, is that all fours?
Is that good or bad?
No, you guys are
I'm gonna throw up! I have to go!
So Rodrigo says, "I don't believe," and then he like is
Yeah.
going over everybody, and then his eyes stop on B.
Yep. 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 I'm so...
Well, you know, B. It's been what, 30 years, 40 years.
It's
Yeah,
been
but she's
30.
a plant person.
But I...
Well, they exist. The Orises too.
But no, but how do they? How do
But
they
like
age?
how...
Oh.
Yeah.
No, like, B doesn't look... Like, B looks older like a human would, but not, like, indistinguishable.
It's this. If you saw an 18-year-old and a 40-year-old, would you really recognize the 40-year-old in a human? But in a plant
Yeah.
person, if you saw an 18-year-old and a 40-year-old, would you recognize that 40-year-old?
Well, I think it's... How similar does B look to how she when she was 18 or 19?
Well, I mean, she's not wearing the same stuff, but my only issue is her height.
Right, she is particularly short. That is true.
She is not...
Uh,
That hasn't changed.
She's always worn glasses, right?
Yeah.
Does she have glasses on right now?
Contacts don't exist.
No, you're
Yeah.
right.
Contacts
yeah.
don't
No,
exist.
you're right.
She
You're
can't.
right.
She can't not wear her glasses
No,
because
you're
contacts
right.
don't
You're right.
exist.
You want a Velma B, dude? You want that to be this
I
case?
do.
Yeah.
Rodrigo says, just like, smile. He stops. He says, "I don't believe I've," and then he smiles at B.
Standing there
So
holding the shrimp.
I think with that, are you sitting right next to me?
Yeah.
I just kind of pat your leg.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna get up and like go to shake his hand and be like, "Oh, nice to meet you, James Tops, the best pirate hunter around." Fuck those pirates. And I go to,
Oh my
I go to
god!
shake his hand.
No, I think this guy would know if you were the James, like if you were an actual pirate hunter.
Fuck.
Rodrigo looks to James Tops, and he doesn't. There's not a spark of like, oh, this guy's a liar in his eye.
That's
He shakes your hand and he says, "Ah, yes, Mr. Tops. It's good to meet you. I've long been waiting to make your acquaintance."
Yeah, doing the best I can out there. Hey, you ever heard anything about maybe Titus the Typhoon coming back from the dead?
Who?
Oh no!
The best
Oh
Like, oh, being a pirate hunter, he's the one that got away, just try to keep an ear out for him. I've been hearing rumors is all.
He says, "I'll keep a lookout for Titus the Typhoon, the
Yeah.
pirate."
Yeah, the pirate.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for him then.
Okay.
He looks at Beanie and says, "I believe we've met before. Your name?"
no! Amanda Thornberry.
Yes. How long's it been, Amanda? 30 years? 40? I was a younger man when we met, and you were a younger woman.
I suppose so.
He nods, and he looks at Francesca and Oris, and he says,
I have to get out of here.
"It's been... I'm glad that you could all come. Thank you for coming. I didn't think I was going to show up myself, frankly, but sometimes duty calls.
Funny how
As
things
I'm-
work.
Sure you all know. Good night. Have a good rest of your night."
Yeah, good speech. We're definitely
I
going to
know.
take down those pesky bad guys.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Finger guns.
Rodrigo just kind of bows slightly and then turns and leaves.
Before he does that.
Before he turns.
As he's turning,
Uh,
before he so I'm gonna have walked. So he turns and I slam the shrimp in. Oh my god! I'm so sorry.
okay. Yeah.
Please let me clean that up for you.
You slam the stripper. Okay, so
Yeah, like he ran into me.
No, I get you. So, Rodrigo like stumbles back a little because he is an older man. He's probably in his like 70s or 80s by now. But
Motherfucker.
probably like 70s, mid late 70s. And he says, "It's fine. I can clean up myself."
You can't. And I'm gonna start taking his coat off.
Oh my god.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
He like pushes you back, and he's actually a little strong for like an older man, but he's not as strong as you, right?
Yeah.
You got to push you back. He says, "Young man, I'm okay. I do not need any help."
You can't just go back into the party covered in all that. It's my mistake.
We're in the middle of the party, son.
You can't go back. Let's just.
It's gonna be boy, you're making a scene.
My apologies.
Get us some more shrimp since you destroyed them.
Yes, it's so good.
A little side. He saw her sitting with us, so us kidnapping her doesn't matter now.
No, it doesn't.
Well, I mean, we still can make a show of it.
Yeah, but he, as the leader, is gonna know that she defected.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
like the thing is, like, okay. Here's the thing. Adam has a really good point, but also it's worth noting, Rodrigo. Like, just for you guys for reference, Rodrigo isn't like he's not like Emperor Palpatine or Darth Vader, where like everybody is like, oh, that guy's
but
right.
He is going to know that she defected.
Rodrigo. Okay, yes, Rodrigo will probably know. Like, you could logic that out.
Yeah.
As for the rest of the government, who's to say?
But none of that matters as long as he knows and can at least get one or two people on the
Yeah.
situation.
No, I follow you.
We need to get her dragon still.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that dragon's not here.
No, I know.
No, I know, but
Okay.
we need.
But
But our mission
we can't
after
have
this is to
delay.
get her.
Yeah, I follow you. I did. Okay. Yes, Adam, you are correct.
Yeah, so Araceli in this moment is like, this guy can't go. Like this guy, I
Uh-oh.
Hey, shoot that flare. We got this
Wild
party
card,
started.
wild card.
yeah, so honestly, kind of like you see, like when
Is
you're
it
like,
like
boy,
a snap?
and he's just like shoots the flare, and I'm gonna pull the gun out, my gun. I'm
Okay.
gonna put it in his back, and I'm like, walk.
All right. So, Rodrigo like stiffens slightly at the feeling of a barrel at his back, and everybody like looks. Like, it actually takes a minute, right? Because like people are talking and engaged with each other, and like nobody notices for maybe like 5 seconds. Like, nobody outside of like your immediate circle notices for about 5 seconds before people start turning like, oh, like something's happening.
Yeah.
You start to see smoke, like one of the flares like billowing.
It's like this blue
Yeah.
light.
Oh my fucking god. At that, I would definitely be like, whistle down for a siren to come.
So, yeah.
And that's where we'll end it for today.
God damn it.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. This was 5 Gems in a Trench Coat. Do you want to plug anything?
I'm so stressed.
Jesus Christ.
Adaman's Armory, at Adaman's Armory on everything.
Yeah.
Gremlin Frog Art on Instagram and Twitter. I do more things on Instagram.
It's pretty cool things. And then you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at 5GMs in a Trench Coat and on Twitter at 5GMs Official.
I like how even Adam's like, son of a bitch, why did Araceli do that? Like, hey, man. Yeah.
We can't let that guy go.
I get it, dude. I get
Just
it.
like, damn, it was going kind of like
Yeah.
well too.
All fours.
All four
All
people
four.
that was
Fucking
ridiculous
four.
fucking.
20, baby.
Yeah.
Christ.
That was a fucking.
Thanks for listening.
ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thanks for
Bye.
listening.
Episode.
Bye.
I'm gonna throw up.
Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty, thank you for listening to 5 Jams in a Trench Coat. Be sure to follow us on social media at 5 Jams in a Trench Coat on Instagram and TikTok, and at 5 Jams Official on Twitter. Thanks, and catch you in the next episode.